Stephen Lamarca is AMT's manufacturing technology analyst. He has a background in physics and a passion for all things mechanical, namely automobiles, clocks, and, mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese! And give me that back.
Join him on a road trip across the country as he seeks out the world's top innovators in manufacturing. Let's check in to see where Steve is now.
Hello, can we get 3 sliders, please? Cheese sliders. Thank you. All right, guys. Here is the treasure chest. Look at our loot. Look at all of our winnings. You guys earned this. This is on me.
We earned a $3 tip.
From the rocks and rivers, all across the city skyline, the world's much bigger than you may have realized. Let's go. It's a beautiful day. We're getting back on the road. Oh, the places you'll go, road tripping with Steve.
To Boston, Massachusetts to visit the Autodesk East Coast Tech Center. I'm really pumped for this one because I've been to the Autodesk West Coast Tech Center in San Francisco, California on Pier 9. I've been there a handful of times. You know, it's always something new every time. I love that place. I love visiting them. But I've never been to the East Coast Tech Center. This is going to be great. Looking forward to seeing something different, seeing some new stuff. And honestly, you know, I have no idea what to expect with Autodesk because they're always doing something new. So join me. Let's go check it out. It says to use the other door. I guess there is. Well, look, they're getting a shot of me too. I've got 3 cameras on me right now. Are there any security cameras? 4 cameras on me. I'm a celebrity.
Man, Steve, did we show up early to something?
We're early to something for once. We did it. Cut that out for Peter and Michelle. Do not let them know that this is the first time we're early to an interview.
2 hours later.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Sophia.
Welcome.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. I'm so excited to have you guys here.
I was just telling them that I had not been here before. I've been to the West Coast a handful of times. First time hitting the East Coast at Autodesk Tech Center. So I'm really excited and looking forward to see everything you have. So
well, we've got a lot to see, so we should get started.
Take it away. So you guys, where do you want to start? You got a lot of serious metal around here.
Yeah, we've got a lot of serious stuff. We've got a metal pipe bender over there tucked in the corner. We've got track-mounted industrial robots. I mean, really, it spreads the gambit.
And that's quite a serious one, I might add, as well.
This is a pretty cool machine. This is pretty new, and that's one of the things that we're also focused on is our space is broken down into an open floor plan, so we can move things around and adapt to the size, scale, and scope of the project.
Awesome.
So we actually had an increase of residents come through that said, we need to do work on a mobile or a track-mounted robot. And so the demand made us get one.
The demand was high for one. Wow.
So most of the equipment that you see in here is due to demand. We probably started with 2 or 3 ABB industrial robots, and then we scaled up because everyone was like doing work on robots. You know, industrialized construction is real, it's moving forward, and we want to see what teams are doing to be able to adapt Autodesk products to support those.
And the demand is from the residents?
The demand is entirely from the residents.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mentioned that our shop really is looking at being adaptable to the projects, and so we really wanted to fit it out with a lot of complementary equipment for that space. So we've got a
flow
water jet machine here. This can cut up to 22 inches of just about any material you want to put into it, including titanium. If you can find a piece of titanium that thick, please bring it in because I want to see it put to work. But this is a really awesome machine. It's cutting plastic, stone, metal, glass, ceramic. So really we see teams cutting jigs for this. And we don't want people to have to outsource work.
Yeah.
And so that's why we're fitting our shop out with as much as we can.
Sure. And I think it needs to be emphasized how massive of a machine this is, that you've retrofitted a garage to be the safety enclosure.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I haven't seen that before. I love the number of robots you have.
Right? And I feel like we're missing 2. Sometimes we ship them out to our other locations.
Convenient.
So again, like that flexibility, because we own everything, we can ship it out to San Francisco if teams are working on that and need that specific equipment.
Okay.
We had a team they came to us and they were like, we want to build an 80-foot bridge. Can we do that? And we said yes. So they broke it down into modules. There was another team that was working on the track-mounted robot. And they had a magnetic end effector that lifted and placed all the metal parts. This project in particular, they're looking at, I can't talk about this.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I just remembered this hasn't been released yet.
Can we talk about this one?
Sure can.
Yes.
So, welding.
Okay.
Robotic welding.
Yep, a beautiful thing.
So, this was a perfect example of the upskilling and up-leveling of our team to prepare for a project that was coming in where the team wanted to basically prove and test out that automated welding would be suitable for this company.
Absolutely.
So our team actually built out this jig to hold all the metal parts and then helped with all the training.
I haven't seen anything like that before. This looks like
this is so custom.
Yeah. Even this carrier?
So this base here actually tilts and spins, so you're adding 2 more axes to the robot.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is like this is like unenclosed 5-axis whatever. Not just milling, but because it's a robot, you can throw on additive.
Yeah. And due to the popularity, this has become our welding cell. We've actually put up welding shields for safety so that teams can still work in here and do the whole work. So.
And robot welding is such a fascinating thing because we've had this ongoing theme this week with all the tours we've done that precision is key, and part of the main thing of precision is the repeatability and the consistency. And there's something to be said for hand welds, especially perfect hand welds. I mean, if you've seen any Instagram page on welding, it's beautiful what people can do. But sometimes you just need a robot to be doing it for hours on end, even in a lights out operation.
Yeah.
But,
well, our first welds definitely didn't come out beautiful. It's still a very difficult thing to do, even with the robots.
Right.
You're not going to get the perfect ones.
Well, eventually you'll zero in on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe in the future it will be a certified welder has to be the operator or programmer of the machine.
That is the case in some states. So
Yeah.
the previous resident that was looking at this initially, that we were up leveling, they could do that. Every certified welder could run a fleet of robots, and all of those welds would be considered certified.
Wow.
But in California, all of those welds would need to be checked, which basically means you need to demo your project to the point of failure.
Sure. Sophia, thank you so much for having us today.
It was great
This
to
was
have
a
you.
real pleasure, and this is a seriously impressive
Thank you.
place.
It's a wonderful place to work. So.
Get that elbow in. Thanks again. Oh, hello. Well, that was Autodesk. And how about that, man? It was a real treat going here in Boston. Saw a lot of automation and, setting up for this interview and this shoot. We got on the call with our tour guide, Sophia, and she was like, well, I'm a trained architect. I'm not really a machine tool operator. She knew everything. She knew everything that was going on in there, and it was incredible. The staff is incredibly knowledgeable. She mentioned that they are prepared to take somebody from absolute zero knowledge to be totally trained with how to use the equipment in there, and more importantly, how to use the Autodesk software. So really something special and a nice trip. I don't have anything else to say.